A quartet of Henrico teams look to clinch a spot in states on the hardwood while trying to take home regional titles as well. Welcome to SportsWire. I'm Will Catterley. The top two seeds in the guys bracket were Varina and Henrico, but both would be tested early and often. For the Warriors, Henrico had to deal with a dangerous Freeman squad, while Varina found themselves behind against LC Bird.
Let's go to the regional semifinals. LC Bird, Varina at Meadowbrook. Varina in a ton of trouble, mostly because of that guy, number 0, Tyler Henderson. My captain. Bird up big, first half highlights still continuing. You know, semifinal games almost more important than the finals because the winner goes to states. Varina, number 4, get it and one, Alfonso Billups. Young basketball team. Varina, though, looking for their 4th straight state appearance. They would get it if they could beat LC Bird. Tricky to do because Bird was on fire. Henderson scores, and then Henderson again. Christian Carden on him. Billups tried to gain on him down there at the rack. Didn't work. 2 more. He led the way for the Skyhawks. 32-23. LC Bird up by 9 at the half. Second half. 3-ball corner pocket. Got it. Time running short. On Varina's season, Jamel McDuffie for 3. But the Blue Devils have been here before. How many times have they trailed, come out flat, and come right back? Been here before, probably helped. Christian Carden for 2. He was money. There's another guy that was even more money. I'll get to him in a moment. Again, patient ball movement against the zone. Inside for 2, Amari Baylor connects. Blue Devils on the comeback trail. Or would they be? Skyhawks with an answer from 3-point land. Got it out of a nylon. Number 5, Yuri Mans. And he mans up and connects for that one. But Varina would not back down and would not quit. Quincy Jefferson for 2, count it, and the foul. Blue Devils trying to keep within arm's length. Inside, this guy would have a lot to say. Count that one and the foul. Khalil Venable. He was on JV last year. Now he's a junior. 48-44. Once down 11. Varina just down 4. Let's go to the 4th and final stanza. Season on the line. Venable. Money from the corner. Got the 3. Varina just down 1. Blue Devils all the way back now. Varina. Chance to take the lead. Who else? Khalil Venable for 3 at the corner again. Venable scored 15 points on the night. 10 of his 15 came in the 4th and final corner. How about Venable? Absolutely on fire from beyond the arc. You can't leave him open. And the Blue Devils, again, once down 11, gonna put an exclamation point on this, and they will go back to states for a 4th consecutive time as Alfonso Billups does the Dunkle Doodle Dandy. Blue Devils survive and advance, 65-56. Who would Varina play? Would it be the number 2 seed Henrico Warriors or 6 seed up-and-coming Freeman Rebels? Well, early on, Henrico looking good. James Wallace for 2. Freeman, though, gritty and inside, and this is their go-to guy, one of their 2. Caleb Kenny, and he was ferocious. Got that one to go. Back to Kenny. Want more, Kenny? You got it. Look how patient he is. Works inside, got big man moves. Up and under and in for 2. Freeman with the early lead. You know, Henrico, last time they were in states, 2015, hadn't been back since. A win here would do that, but Freeman has other ideas. Number 35 for 2, Patrick Moore, and he wants more. Henrico would respond. You'll see this play a lot. The short J, up and in, that's good. Once down 5, now they're down 3. Later, still first quarter. Almost stepped out of bounds, back inside. Kenny says no. Always good for a couple blocks a game. 13-11. Freeman with the lead after 1 quarter play. Let's go to the second. Galloway ref. We got some basketball highlights to see here. Again, short J. Play looks familiar, doesn't it? It's a Jaime Ested, who's come up big all season long for Henrico. He would again on this night. They would take away Amari DeVoe. You saw him double-teamed. But they couldn't take away Caleb Kenny. Pick your poison, right? DeVoe held to just 2 points on the evening. Caleb Kenny, double digits for the Freeman Rebels. Scoop, score. You're not going to hold down Zayev or Wingfield forever. He gets a couple to go. And also number 4 again, James Wallace had himself a night. Henrico comes all the way back, and then the pressure on DeVoe leading to a steal, and Ziever, spread your wings and fly field. Slams that one home. Warriors feeling it. Freeman in trouble. He gets the steal again and then blows us a kiss. Yeah, we love you too. Great looking dunk. And all of a sudden the Warriors up 30-15. They've doubled up the Freeman Rebels. We switch sides now, third quarter. They're not going away, not by a long shot. Luke Jeanette connects from three. They got hot from beyond the arc, but Henrico has answers. Jame Ested connects from long range. Freeman down double digits. First step, get it to single digits. This will help. Caleb Kenny count it and the foul. Rebels would cut it to 9. Then looking to cut into it some more. Patience is a virtue. The open three ball, got it to go. Seamus Moore Jr. No shame in that shot. Gets that one to go. Freeman would get within 5. But Henrico down the stretch, doing the dirty work. It's Wallace once again. Big night for Wallace in the green and gold. Still not finished. The three ball is good again. Seamus Moore and company, it's 45-31 in the fourth. 14-point lead for Henrico, but Freeman would push it back again. That corner, they're just hot. Can't miss from there. Daquan Moore, once more, he connects for 3. Henrico has answers on the other end of the court. That is good, and the foul. Damian Downtown Brown, Henrico survives. 56-49.
So both Henrico and Varina punched their ticket to states with victories. How would Henrico and Highland Springs fare in the ladies' bracket? Highlights are straight ahead.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you?
You know you do.
Yeah,
But I don't know where to start.
that's why we're here. We're free, handsome,
I think we're breathtaking.
and here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Biology homework, G. I got this. Is that Bran? Colleges love extracurricular activities.
Chess really isn't my thing.
I got this. Doesn't matter. Go ahead. Picking a college, man. You and us. We go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos.
Fire and ice.
Those don't really go together.
Go to GetSchooled.com for more info.
Welcome back to SportsWire. What were you doing 20 years ago? Well, for the Lady Henrico Warriors, they were clinching a spot in the state tournament. That was the last time Henrico has made it to states and ladies hoops, the year 2000. Jada Walker and company look to make their return, but first would have to handle Midlothian.
Jada Walker and Henrico came into this game as a 7 seed after knocking off number 2 seed Matoaka. Midlothian is a 6 seed, so you're not very often seen 6-7 matchup. Played at Henrico. Jada Walker for 2. You'll see more from Jada Walker, Texas Ranger, as we go through these highlights. Henrico looking awfully good. Alicia Powers. Only 7 active players on this roster. On the flip side, Midlothian deep and very good. Again, they upset the 3 seed. Lauren Harrell for 2. And then, still first quarter highlights. On the run are the Lady Warriors. That's good for 2. Number 20, Lauren Robinson. And then the Dipsy 2, how are you? That is good for 2. Diamond Brown. Then Brown kicks it back out to Jada Walker. Might have gotten away with a push-up, but her high-arcing tray. Money. 15-8 Henrico. Their defense was very impressive in this one, too. Midlothian would have to really work for the points they got, and they were cold from outside beyond the arc as well. Katie Gay, the third, connects for 2 for the Trojans, but Warriors punch, counter punch. Alicia Powers her way for 2. Henrico on the move again. This time it's Brown. What can she do for you? Well, score 2 points. That's good. Warriors widening their advantage. And watch this. This is sick. What handles and amazing just body control. Let's see it again. Here she goes. Freeze it. There's two defenders there, and watch her do the ball fake and split both. Top play nominee. My goodness. What control. And then I think she tripped over a teammate to boot, which is hilarious. 28-14 at the half. You want more Jada Walker? Sure. Cannot be stopped at the rack. She connects for two. Walker. Double digits on the night for her. Brown from deep. She can stroke the three ball as well. All Warriors at this point. And then to put a bow on it, wrap it up. Haven't been back to States since 2000. None of these girls were alive in 2000, but they're going now. 57-25, they move on. That game could set up a rematch for the third time this season of Henrico versus number 1 seed Highland Springs. I'm showing you this clip against LC Bird because their defense was paramount, as it usually is. Very effective, forcing turnovers. Meanwhile, Springer's offense just as effective. You can't stop her all night long. Number 2, Sydney Boone for 2. More Springer D. This time, one of the rare times LC Bird actually cracks that defense. Number 23, Alexis Miller connects. Man, how good is Ayanna Rogers? She's been terrific all year long. She connects on the short J, adds that to her repertoire. Very tough inside. Scoop and score it, Dipsy-Doo. How are you? Pretty good. As once again, Sydney Boone getting into the action. How about LC Bird? Giving Highland Springs a little dose of their own medicine steal in the score. Bird kept it close early, but you could see right away there was a difference between these two sides, and the difference was a lot of talent. India Daly for 2, 34-14 at the half. Second half action. Bird trying to whittle away at that 20-point advantage. The three ball will help. Cameron Downtown Brown for 3. The captain. India Daly, no. Rogers there for the putback, however. Rogers, double figures for her on the night. And then more defense for Highland Springs. And the Daly for the deuce. India connects once again. This is a team full of juniors. There are no seniors on this squad for Highland Springs. And that includes young Sydney Boone. The junior connects once again, this time from long range. Get away from the double team, she says. Spread it around. Somebody's going to be open. Make it Boone. Boone goes boom from downtown. Connects on the three ball. It was all Highland Springs in this one. Playing like a number 1 seed all year, earning it, and then representing it. The extra pass, sure, why not? Lucy Bassett connects for 2. She's just a sophomore. How about some more Sydney Boone? Huge night for Boone and Highland Springs. They will be going back to States. After 3, it was 57-21. Yeah, I said that right. 57-21. More Highland Springs late. Jada Starkey for 2, and the Springers advance to the regional championship game and the States. 59-23 is your final.
So it would be an all Henrico final in ladies basketball as Highland Springs and Henrico move on. Highlights of their regional championship game is on the other side. Plus Henrico versus Varina in the guys bracket. Who takes home the hardware? You'll see coming up.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
Welcome back to SportsWire. Let's go up tempo. We start with state indoor track, where several individuals made high marks, teams as well. The Glen Allen girls finished second place overall for the highest finish in school history. Some of the individual winners include Highland Springs' Keandre Midget, who won the triple jump and guys 55-meter hurdles. The Lady Jags were great in the relays, finishing second in both the 4x200 and 4x400. Star Price of Glen Allen won the girls 500, while Deep Run's Janie Sanborn finished second in the girls 1,000. The Deep Run guys won the 4x800 meter relay, while Wildcat Kenneth Concepcion was second in the boys 1,000 meters. Sticking with track, former Godwin runner and current Tennessee Volunteer Britton Wilson continues to shine in her freshman season. Wilson finished 8th in the 4x400 meters in the SEC Indoor Championships. She adds that to her early season success, a first-place finish in the Indiana vs. Tennessee Duels in the same event, and a first-place finish in the 400 at the Virginia Tech Invitational. To basketball now, where former Highland Springs Springer Mikkel Sims had a big night for VCU, pouring in 14 points to help the Rams handle George Washington. Sims led all scorers in the win. Meanwhile, former Deep Run Wildcat Georgie Pacheco helped his Liberty Flames advance in the ASUN tournament. Pacheco scored 13 points, including a late layup to lift Liberty over NJIT 55-49. 6 of Pacheco's points came in the final 65 seconds. And with the NFL draft on the horizon, former Springer and Louisville Cardinal Mekhi Becton continues to make headlines at the Combine. Becton ran a 5.10 40-yard dash. That's impressive, considering that the offensive lineman is 6'7" and 364 pounds. Becton has been soaring up plenty of draft boards and is prognosticated to go anywhere from early to mid-first round.
To the championship game we go. Regional championship, guys, Henrico, Varina, the 1 seed versus the 2 seed. These two teams split in the regular season, both winning on the road. This would be a good one. We all remember the aforementioned number 1, Khalil Venable. Yeah, he was good early. Varina not making the mistake of not getting off to a good start. Henrico too good to do that. Amari Baylor connects. Varina got off to a great start. Watch the defense by Venable. Oh my, draws a charge. He is pumped. So are the Blue Devils. Henrico too good, though, not to come back, and they would do just that, except Venable still got some more highlights to show you. He connects on the outlet pass in transition. Varina opening up a good advantage early. Still first quarter, though. No time to panic. James Wallace for 2. And then Dunk-a-doodle Danny. We've seen that all year long. Zayever, spread your wings and fly, field. He connects for 2. He is not done. Neither is Varina. Right back at it. Amari Baylor for 2. Count it. And the foul. 13-12. Varina, the 1 seed, up by 1. Venable. Yes. Blue Devils up 4 at this point. Punch, counter punch, though. Henrico to the rack. Got it. Jeremiah Langley for 2. Jame Ested. What control he has in the air. The floater good for 2. Henrico. This would be a physical basketball game. Coming right back in it. Varina had answers as well. Alfonso Billups for 2. Count it and the foul. But every time Varina had a big bucket, Jame Ested had 1 as well. He connects for 2. Then scramble underneath, up and got it to go. Just before the buzzer is James Wallace. 28-26, Varina by 2. Second half, championship on the line. The block, but Langley's there for the putback. Second chance points were huge for Henrico in the second half. Third quarter, the steal, the outlet, the extra pass. No, but his own rebound. Wallace, yes. Wallace has become a huge contributor for Henrico down the stretch. Jame Ested, how about that? No look pass. That was pretty. Oh, so pretty. Zayever Wingfield connects. Henrico on a run. They're up and not wanting to look back, but Christian Carton says, I better hit a big 3 here. And he does. Top of the arc. Nothing but nylon. Varina was down 7 at that point, cut it to 4. Varina's still down, but not out. Inside they go. They've come back before. Amari Baylor for 2. 42-39. Henrico up 3. We go to the 4th. No big deal, right? 3 ball, got it. Corner pocket. Alfonso Billups. But Henrico, as I said, Jame Ested was the answer of all answers. Connecting for two. Count it and the foul. He'd make good on the three-point play. Want more Ested? How about this? It's a pass. The alley-oops a daisies, that's good. Zaever, spread your wings and fly. Field connects, and then Zaever. Wherever. Off the top of the glass and in. Warriors can smell it now. This group of seniors has never won a regional title. They have not been to states. Jame Ested's gonna change that. Vance Harmon's so happy it looks like he just won states. But he's happy for his guys because they played a heck of a game. They get payback on Varina, and the Warriors get the hardware to boot. 64-47, Ested is excited.
It meant so much to us because this is the furthest we ever went. So this one being the first and all the seniors it could be the last game is a do or die.
Well, let's go to the ladies' side, shall we? Also, double Henrico final. Henrico and Highland Springs, Jada Walker, Sydney Boone. You'll hear both their names an awful lot. First, Highland Springs came out guns blazing, I'm not kidding. India Daly for three. First bucket of the ball game, swish. 3-0 Highland Springs. Still 3-zip. You want more from downtown? You got it this time. Top of the arc. Kia Boyd. Boy, was she good. She connects from the top. And that's good for three, so they're up 6. More Springers. You don't want to let a team this good get off to that great of a start, but that's exactly what happened. Sydney Boone connects for 2 and the foul. Springers in control in the first. More Springers. Yeah. Set up Rogers in the key in the paint. She'll do that. Soft touch off the window, good for 2. More defense from Highland Springs. It's like a broken record every time I do these highlights. Same story. Defense leading the offense. India Daly. And then some ball movement. Inside, working like a charm. Kia Boyd. Big in this one. More Springers in the first. Absolutely dominant in the first stanza. Way beyond the arc. That is money. Sydney Boone. Another bucket for Sid the Kid. Jada Walker doing what Jada Walker does best, trying to keep Henrico in this. She was pretty impressive. She scored more than half of Henrico's points in this one. 21-9, though, after the first quarter. Second quarter. That ball hit the rafters, I'm pretty sure. The 3-ball is good by Jada Walker. 23 points on the night for Walker. But Highland Springs, too many weapons. Michaela Clark that time, she scores. Then inside, the extra pass. There's Kia Boyd again. Remember I said Boyd had a great game? 21 points on the night for her. More from Jada Walker. The high arcing shot is good. She did her job, that's for sure. 32-16 at the half, second half. Walker, the outlet pass. No. Rebound. Yes. Henrico trying to not go away. Alicia Powers. Powers for 2. Walker. All the way to the rack. Got it. Special talent on the Warriors. Springers. Touchdown pass to Sydney Boone. And then just before the end of the quarter, oh boy, turnover. Springers know how to handle that. Back and forth they go. Layup up and in. That's good. And once again, Lucy Bassett, Kia Boyd and company. Just before the end of the third. Got it. 3-ball, money ball is good. Henrico connects. Jada doing everything she can, but 21-point lead, 49-28 in the fourth. And in the final stanza, it was all about Rogers inside. Rogers had herself a night as well. India Daly connected with 10. Here's Rogers again, counted, and the foul. Springers going to states again. So is Henrico, but the Springers hoisting the hardware one more time. Lady Springers are your regional champs. 66-39, your final.
We just kept what we always been doing. Didn't have to change anything, just play hard. Just aggressiveness. Just wanted to get back, as a team.
And the Highland Springs Springers are your ladies basketball regional champs.
Congratulations to the Henrico Warriors and Lady Springers for winning regionals. Both the Henrico guys and girls make states, as do the Varina guys basketball team. Well, remember, if you have questions or comments about the show, just send me an email to this address, sportswire@henrico.k12.va.us, and you can always follow us on Twitter. I can't wait to see ya next time on Sportswire.
If you want to see more videos like these, subscribe to our YouTube channel.